Welcome back to the Weekend Roundup, or should I say the Weekend Warmup?
I think you should.
Because we're starting a new little thing here. I know that you've all been frustrated, annoyed, and pissed off, all three, that we have not answered any of your questions. And you know what? Fair. More than fair, actually. It's because we've been waiting to do the Weekend Warmup, where we get ready for the weekend, and then we check back in on Sunday. It's like a Thirsty Thursday of advice. We also had drinks before this.
We're having drinks.
I don't know.
During.
Yeah. So I don't know how that will play in. But we definitely have a lot to go through in the question forum. Y'all delivered.
We said send us your questions.
Y'all sent them.
Y'all sent questions and stories.
The stories, I think we need to wait for the Sunday episode.
I think stories on Sunday, questions on Thursdays.
Some of the ones we read in there, I hope nobody knows that we weren't ignoring them. We read all of them. They're all
No,
wild.
we read them all.
But yeah, let us know if you guys enjoy the Weekend Warm-Up. It's not your vibe. Let us know what's up. But let's just jump right in.
But let's also just celebrate for a sec.
Yeah.
2 eps a week.
2 eps a week.
2 eps a week. That's a big deal for us.
Yeah.
Like
the Euphoria Roundup was a lot. Trying to get both episodes
That
out.
was a lot. And I think this is a little more fun because it's like advice, you know? Who doesn't want
through the question form a little faster this
and
way?
People eat this up. People eat it up. And I know you eat it up, so let's talk about it.
We have popcorn too to kind of add a theatric level into the question forum.
Of course.
Why don't you start us off with the first question, Miss Madison Mills?
Sounds good. Which one should we do first?
Surprise me.
Okay. We have 3 questions today. We have a question about an ex, a question about a best friend, and we have a question about another best friend.
Wow. What a lineup.
Yeah.
Let's get into it.
Let's do a best friend question first. Okay. And then
sandwich it.
Yeah, sandwich it. Hi, ladies.
Hi.
Phew. Where do I get started? Okay, so recently my best friends has... Okay, wait. Let me start over.
That's okay.
We've been drinking.
It's a nice day. It's the first nice day in Halifax.
No, so nice out.
Have to have a couple
and the warmest day of the year thus far to start the weekend warm-up. Cheers to that. That's hilarious.
Cheers to that.
Okay.
Did you get that boxing rock? We're like, great promo for you.
If you want to give us a sponsorship, I'm open to it. Okay. Hi, ladies. Phew, where do I get started? Okay, so.
Can I just say that I love how you guys write your questions?
So theatrical.
The drama, the storytelling.
They understand the assignment.
Yeah.
Okay, so recently my best friend has been coming to me and telling me all kinds of relationship problems that are happening between her and her BF. From what she tells me, he's quick to anger, quick to blame her for any problems, and doesn't put much effort into the relationship as she does. Red flags, right?
Yeah.
At this point, they're a few years deep into their relationship and now live together. I know she really cares for him, but I don't want her to feel attacked if I remind her that her BF's behavior isn't healthy. While it's not my relationship and not my place to tell her what she can and can't do you have any advice on how to approach the topic? Or should I continue to leave the situation alone, letting her vent to me about it, which is taking an emotional toll on my end? Help. All caps. So...
an unfortunate situation to be
seriously, honestly, one of the worst.
And incredibly relatable. Maybe not to that level, but everyone has a friend whose boyfriend sucks. And
no, everyone knows a boyfriend that sucks.
Yeah.
Boyfriends,
the one that just came to your head right now,
kind of suck.
Yeah, they kind of suck in general.
I'm like, sometimes like a lot of the time they do suck. And, you know, everyone knows at least one that sucks.
Mm-hmm. Are we thinking of the same one?
I think so. I think so. But look, a boyfriend that sucks is worst case scenario. Mm-hmm. You never want to deal with a boyfriend that sucks.
Especially when it's your friend's boyfriend.
Especially when it's not your boyfriend. Because if it's your boyfriend, you know, you can
your
say,
problem.
Fuck you.
Yeah.
I'm done. I'm out. But it's your friend's boyfriend.
I don't know if everyone says that. Maybe you.
I actually don't even say that. I'm very civil in breakups. I have a few episodes to prove it at this point.
I have a couple episodes under my wing. We have more evidence coming to back that up very soon. I like to give them blue balls a little bit about the episodes that are coming up.
This one episode we have hinted at
so many times.
People are going to start thinking it's fake.
No, this is our end game. This is our fucking Thanos.
No, this is my villain origin story. I'm not even kidding. But that's for Sunday.
Yeah.
So tune in Sunday, but Thursday.
For Thursday. Here's the thing. I think, like, it's obviously different if you are complaining to your friend one-off things that your boyfriend or girlfriend or partner do that pisses you off. I think if you are constantly going to your friend about how annoying your boyfriend is or how your boyfriend does this, that, and the next, it opens up your friend to have opinions on the topic. Like, you can't just go to your friend and dump all these things on them and then be offended when they have an opinion. Now, that's a lot easier said than done.
No, yeah, because I'm going to be real. I feel like I would be defensive.
Exactly. And I have been in the past. Like, thinking about, like my high school relationship, for example, like when my friends would sit me down and be like, yo, he sucks, I would get so defensive, even though I spent every other second being like, oh my God, my boyfriend sucks.
No,
you know
yeah.
what I mean?
Like, because it's still my boyfriend.
Yeah, you still are defensive of them.
Of course.
And
yeah.
It's such an uncomfortable situation because it does take an emotional toll on you. Like, your friend's always coming to you, complaining about how much their boyfriend sucks, and then it's like, what? I'm supposed to go over to your house and hang out with you and hang out with him and be civil with him?
You just like love your friends, so you don't want to see someone treating them like that. Period.
Well, it puts you in an uncomfortable situation too.
Yeah,
like if your friend is constantly talking about how much their boyfriend sucks, and like, you know, all the things
you're
that
obviously
that
not
gonna
like the boyfriend.
You're not gonna like them, and a lot of the times the girlfriend will get girlfriend/your friend will get offended when you don't like the boyfriend, but they haven't proven anything.
Yeah,
to
like
you.
Give me a reason to like this guy.
Yeah,
you know.
So I think what needs to happen in these situations, and I gotta like tread carefully here because every situation is different with this.
No, and that's like every situation in general is so different, and context is so important. So this is our weekly disclaimer, not to take anything we say too seriously, because you know
we just kind of
we're going off what we know. A lot of the times we need to know more. A lot of the times, you know, we can give what we got.
Yeah.
I
think that you need to talk to your friend and say, it depends on how good your friend is. Like, I think I could say this to you. Like, I think I could say this to Margaret, any of my roommates. Like, I could sit down and say, and say, you know, I love you and I'm really happy that you can come to me and talk to me about the issues that you're having with Brandon. But I just want you to know that when I am only getting like the negative side of it, what?
Brandon.
That
just made me laugh. I don't know. I'm sorry. Brandon. You know, it's always Brandon. Brandon's just being such a dick lately. God,
you know
Brandon.
What? I believe Brandon has been a dick.
No, Brandon. I'm sorry, Brandon, but you have a shit name to start with. Like, come on.
Say, like, you know, I love that you can come to me and talk about Brandon, but it just puts me in an uncomfortable position now because, like, it's making me not like him and not want to be around him naturally. And say to your friend, you know, that doesn't mean that I don't want to continue hearing about it, but if you are going to come to me with these things, like, I really hope, this is harsh, but I hope that you can also talk to him about the things that are bothering you as well.
Interesting.
You know?
Okay. Yeah.
Because I wonder if she's also voicing those concerns to Brandon.
Yeah. Does Brandon know what he's doing? Or
maybe not.
Like, maybe, yeah. Okay.
That was
not you changing up what we talked about in rehearsal.
Listen, I had a couple drinks and my opinion changed.
No, that's actually a good point. Well, it didn't even change. I just think that's another whole other aspect to it that I didn't even think about. Because we were originally talking about, we were like, okay, this is your friend. You should be able to say to your friend, hey, or no, what did we say when we talked about this?
I can't remember.
I'm pretty sure we were like, I knew you were improving it because I wasn't
improving it. That's how I feel.
We did talk about this. No, we were saying that your friend needs to be able to. Dude, what did we say? Gabby?
We have to say Gabby.
You should be able to tell your friend that you're like, that's not okay. And like, be like, yo. So we were saying, I got it now.
Thank you. Shout out to my roommate, Gabby, who is off camera here telling us what we forgot.
That's bad. That's a bad look.
Sorry, guys. We're a little unprofessional
today. It's Thursday.
Thursday.
We're not used to this Thursday recording schedule.
No.
So we were saying that the ex needs to
you're almost there. Keep going.
Dude.
The X. There's no X though.
I know. I'm thinking of the other question. I'm thinking of the other question right now.
Not this being rocket science. Listen to my advice, okay? I think
no, but the friend needs to do something.
they need to put action.
Oh,
behind
the
their
next
words.
time the boyfriend does something, the friend, you need to be like, wow, that's kind of fucked up. Or like, maybe not fucked up, but be like, yo, like I'm sorry that he's doing that. Like, be like really emphasize that it's wrong.
It's not okay.
And then, because you need to go into that conversation with examples, because you can't just like freehand it. Obviously, freehanding it is not a good idea. Yeah, look at us.
Do you mean like I mean, I'm sure that this person says like, oh, that's fucked up every time they're over. But are you saying like really hold emphasis on it?
Like hold the boyfriend accountable a little bit. Be like, what are you gonna do about it?
Yeah, what are you gonna do about it?
What are you gonna do about it? Because here you are so frustrated. You talk to me every time we hang out, but like I feel like nothing's changing. And then after you talk to them originally about it, I think then you can maybe go in and be like, look, like if they bring it up again after that original conversation, you can be like, look, it's not good on my mental health to be hearing about this. Like I really don't like to see them hurt you because you're my friend. So I don't really want to hear about it anymore. Unless
you want my help.
Unless you need my advice and you're like serious about it.
You're gonna talk to them about it or take action behind
like
it.
There's like something going on.
That's the biggest thing, right? Is like,
but if they are taking action and stuff, I feel like it's like, you know,
you just have to set boundaries.
Like set boundaries.
It sucks. I've been the friend who has had to deal with the friend with the shitty boyfriend, and I've been the friend with the shitty boyfriend. I mean, when I was in BC, Margaret and I were talking about how in first year I like literally like, I'm sorry, this sounds so rude. We're past it, you know, but like I hated my boyfriend at the time. Like I did not want to be with him at all. And I was at a birthday party and I think we were fighting or something. Sorry, this is not your question. Now it's me time, bitch. It's my podcast. I get to say what I want.
And we were fighting at this birthday party.
I was at a birthday party. He wasn't there. And we were probably like texting, fighting before I got there. And
a text fight.
Yeah.
Stupid.
And I was in the bathroom of this girl's dorm crying.
As it goes.
Margaret had Tinder, downloaded Tinder on her phone and started swiping through and being like, I bet you could have any one of these people. Just pick one. Just pick one. I bet they're all better than him. I'm sobbing, crying, and Margaret's swiping through guys, being like, do you like him? Do you like him? Yeah? No? I'm going to take the extra sobbing as a yeah. I'm going to go left on him. And she just started matching me with all these people. And then, yeah, anyways, I ended up leaving because my boyfriend made me so upset. But that's what I'm saying. We've all been there. Don't be embarrassed about it if you are the girl with the shitty boyfriend. Just put action behind the words.
Yeah. And as the friend, there's not much you can do other than
set boundaries.
And I honestly think, yeah, you should talk to her. I mean, I guess that's what it boils down to, was the question. Like, should they talk to her?
And yeah, you should.
Yeah, you should.
Because your mental health is important.
Yeah, and always tell your friends too, like,
how you're feeling.
Yeah, and like what they're worth.
Fix your oxygen mask.
Oh, that's what Nicole said. We did a little run through with a few of our friends before this app, because we were like, oh, advice. Like giving advice is a serious deal. Okay, what if someone takes my advice and then like something really actually bad happens? You never know. Butterfly effect, you know. Yeah. So advice is serious.
Or we offend some people.
We ran it by a few people. My roommate Nicole said, just make sure your friend knows that she's a bad bitch, and that when you tell her this, like, you're doing it in a way that's hyping her up. Like, well, what are you gonna do about that? Like, you're too much of a bad bitch to take that shit. Yeah. You know, like,
what would you tell me to do if I was in the same situation?
Yeah, exactly. Like, come on, like, let's do something about it here. You know, kind of hype her up.
Step your pussy game up, bitch.
That's not what I said.
That's what I would say.
Yeah.
Any advice on trying to get back together with an ex after ending on good terms? Just wasn't the right time. I still have strong feelings for my ex-boyfriend, and we have a really friendly relationship now. But whenever we see each other out drinking or whatever, we just have so much chemistry, and I don't know how to approach the situation.
Not the chemistry.
Listen, right off the bat, when we hear get back with your ex, we say no. We start screaming no.
You know what's funny, though? When you said right off the bat, when we see get back with your ex, I was about to say, you guys have chemistry. Like, I think you should go for it. Look.
But when I read it at the restaurant and I only said, I want to get back together with my ex, you were like, no.
Yeah.
No. But you read it
before I drank, yeah.
Once you read it a little bit more, it's like, it wasn't the right time.
Here's the thing.
What do you think, Maddie?
I've had a few experiences.
I was going to say, you're a little more experienced than I am in the ex realm.
just love a good ex-boyfriend, don't I?
Mine hate me, so I don't really hear from them anymore, but that's really good for you.
Anyways, I feel like we're getting sidetracked. The ex-boyfriends. Yeah. I don't think it's ever a good idea to get back with your ex, in my experience. But, there's an exception to every rule, and it might be you. And that's the worst possible thing to say. Because I don't think everyone should be going out there thinking they're the exception.
Because,
you're not. As if you're the exception. But what if you are?
But you could be.
What if you are? Here's how I think. Here's my opinion on it. And this is whenever people tell me, my friends say oh, I want to get back with my ex, whatever. This is what I always say. And it's if you can't if it's just the only thing on your mind, you get to a point where you're look, I cannot move forward until I reach out to them, talk to them, whatever. I think you should do it. And I think in this case, you guys are on good terms. I think you should maybe just say, hey, do you want to hang out?
Yeah, you definitely got to start it slow.
You
can't just jump back into old habits. You have to almost make a new relationship.
I think you should do it, and I think you should start over from day one.
Yeah.
But as Harry Styles says, it'll never be as it was. And there's merit to that. Because every time I've tried to do it, I've never gotten back with an ex and it worked out. Or it was better the second time. I think almost every time it was probably worse.
Yeah. So, yeah.
But some people maybe, I don't know. I'm only saying that because I'm a hopeless romantic and I want it to work out. But
mm-hmm. I think that right person, wrong time is a thing. Some people really don't think
I don't really believe it, to be honest.
I do. I think that you can't get back with someone. Your roommate made a good point in saying how are you positive though that this time is different than the next time?
Yeah,
really
that was a great reaction.
Really take a critical look at your life, their life. Why was it wrong the first time? Why would it be better this time?
What a good question too. I would never think of that.
Shout
out to Nicole. That was a great
Shout out to Nicole.
Great point.
But look at all those things, which you will, because I'm sure you're very smart and intelligent and informed. And if it feels like it is the right time, then give it a chance. Couples break up all the time and get back together. But the only couples that I know who have successfully gotten back together and gone the distance and had a really, happy relationship are the ones who, like you said, start it from day one all over again.
Yeah. It's a new relationship because they're probably a new person. And if it's a new time, and things really are different, then they should be a new person.
Even if it's only been 5 months, which I don't think it is. You're not really in a different place in that time. But breakups change you. So they're probably different from, we're repeating ourselves. But what I'm getting at is they're probably still into you.
Can I open a can of worms?
Yeah.
Okay. Why do you say they're probably still into you? Because they okay, do you know any exes that are genuinely on good terms and aren't genuinely in love with each other? To be honest, here's the thing.
Okay.
I think if I'm on bad terms with my ex, or if we're not talking, there's still emotion there. So I'm okay, that's interesting. There's still something there. If I'm just on good terms with my ex, I think, okay, maybe there's something good, but I also feel maybe there's not.
I get what you're saying. If you're beefing with an ex, not talking with an ex, not on good terms with an ex, there's still lingering emotion.
There's still something there. But I'm saying too, in this situation where you just have good chemistry and you're flirting all the time, it's I feel you guys didn't even break up.
They just couldn't commit to one another at the time. They were in different places.
Okay, well, I think you guys should...
He's definitely still into her because if they ended on
I think
good
they
terms,
should just get back together is what I'm saying. I think it's just meant to be.
Wait, now you're going all the way back. I think they need to restart and slowly get into it, see if they're ready for that.
Okay, yeah. But I also think maybe there's a chance that they're endgame.
Maybe you should hook up. I don't know.
I'm not saying hook up. I'm not saying hook up. All I'm saying is that I think there's a good chance this could work out, and I think you should go for it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that they're still into you.
Yeah.
I think you should
ignore
start
a little tangent there. That might have got a little personal.
I think that was a little bit of deflecting, but
maybe not deflecting, but maybe foreshadowing.
Stop referencing the episode. they're definitely still into you, in my opinion, or they should be. You sound hot. And I think that you should see what you want to do with it. You could be a little fun about it. Maybe like slide in their DMs, swipe up on a story. You know, get them thinking.
No,
or
like literally flirt with them like you've never flirted with them before. Be a little different with it. Yeah, like I don't know what you guys did before, but like even just the idea of like starting over and like replying to their stories or doing things that you do to people who like
that's what I mean.
You're courting for the very first time. Because I wouldn't do that with people. No, I've been big on the word courting lately.
Yeah.
I said it actually at dinner tonight.
Yeah, you did.
But here's the thing. Courting is my new favorite thing.
It sounds a whole fucking lot better than just talking to someone.
Look, I don't talk anymore.
I court.
Yeah. And I'm not even saying I want to be
get my
courted.
father's fucking approval if you want to take me out.
Not even. I don't even want to be courted. I want to court. I love flirt. Like, it's just the game. You know what I mean?
I'm talking about Margaret so much. I just went on a 2-week vacation
Honestly,
with the bitch.
I love Margaret's
I love Margaret too.
And
Margaret she's getting mentioned in the next question too.
No way.
Yeah, she is.
Anyways, the triple
throat shout out to Mar. Everyone follow her on Instagram at Margaret McDonald, my queen, my love. What was I talking about her again for?
I actually have no idea where you were going with it. I couldn't even remember what we said at dinner about the question. Like, I have no idea.
Oh, courting. Margaret. Okay. Oh, Margaret told me that a lot of girls love to be chased, but Margaret says that I love to chase people.
Maybe that's why we're friends. Because I think I'm like that too. Like,
I don't think so. You like to be chased.
Well, I do love to be chased, but I do love to chase as well. I value the game.
Thrill.
I value the game.
The game is fun.
But I don't like calling it the game because I don't think it's a game. I'm courting someone.
I'm courting you.
I'm courting you. So it's serious.
At the end of the day, we give you the green light to get back with your ex, I think. But if you do it strategically and weekend roundup style, you got to be flirting with them. Make them wonder. Make them guess.
Yeah.
So make them wait for it.
We need what's their game plan? Step one.
I like a story.
I love liking a story is my new favorite thing.
Me too.
When it first came out, no one was doing it, so I feel like it was a little more flirty. Now I think I get like more likes on the story, so I'm like, okay, maybe it's not as flirty.
My success rate with the like stories, wild. No, I liked someone's story. 20 minutes later, they asked me on a date.
Straight up, like any person's story right now, and they'll be
see where it gets you. Check back in with us in 24 hours.
They'll be thinking about you all night at least.
Welcome, Hot Girl Summer hack.
Liking a story is everything.
What are you looking at me for? I like your stories all the time. Yeah, well, you can't afford me.
Gabby likes my stories, and I get excited. I'm like, oh my god, Gabby!
I know.
I'm like, Gabby doesn't even use Instagram.
Yeah,
this must be
that's
why
Gabby's such a G. It's because she doesn't like use her Instagram at all, but she's always seeing what I'm up to, lurking.
You guys will never know producer Gabby.
You will never see her. She's always behind the camera.
That's so funny. Okay,
so yeah, start liking their stories, flirt with them.
Oh yeah, like a story, and then see what happens if they engage. Green light to text them. Just say, hey, let's hang out.
Let's get a drink.
Let's
chill.
We were saying get a coffee. But honestly, I don't know how I feel about actually getting a coffee. But my friend does it all the time, and he has a really good success rate. Like, he asks girls for coffee, so maybe.
Well, I think that the reason his success rate is better because guys often are like, meet me right now in this dark alley. So I think when someone's like, oh, do you want to get a coffee?
Public safe space.
I'm like, oh, this guy is hot.
I'm like,
this guy's hot.
Damn.
You don't want to meet up in like a dark corner somewhere right now?
That's facts. That's facts. Anyways.
Good luck. Let us know how it goes. Yeah. We're rooting for you.
Please actually let us know.
I'm sick and tired of telling y'all to let us know how it goes.
Please give us the
You don't check in with us. We worry about you. We think about you.
A lot of people, some people reply in like our reviews on Apple Podcasts.
Oh, I need to check those more.
I think you should go leave a review
you should
on
right
Apple
now.
Podcasts.
I don't know if Spotify does them, but if they do,
I think Spotify just started doing reviews.
You should comment on this video.
You could just start rating on Spotify like kind of recently.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, comment on the video, like it.
Engage with this, guys. Rent is due.
Rent is
And Gabby's
due.
my landlord, so she's here making sure that I'm making money. This next question is really good for your weekend warm-up. I think it's a good question to answer going into the weekend.
No, this is the basis of the weekend warm-up. We want to give you advice like for your weekend. Obviously, we'll answer any question because I love answering any question. But advice for the weekend, that's what the weekend warm-up is all about. Majority of my best friends are in their boy obsession phase. No judgment. but I'm just not. And I don't want to be. What a mood. Mm-hmm. Every time I go out with them, they always end up flirting and dancing with guys, and I end up alone. This makes me not want to go out with them, but then I end up lonely. Need general advice on if I should talk to them. Okay, just need advice. Fair enough.
Yeah.
That sucks.
It does suck. I mean, there's nothing worse than when you're not feeling...
When a night downtown is not going the way you wanted it to.
Yeah, and
you're just not vibing.
I get the whole, like, you're not in your guy phase. You're not looking to meet anybody right now. I get it. That's been me for the last year. I'm trying to force myself out of it, though, for Hot Girl Summer. So I understand.
Yo. Summer's about to be crazy.
Summer's about to be crazy. I'm going to force myself to be so
about to be crazy. But with summer becoming crazy and staying crazy, it's important to know that your friends probably aren't going to change.
No.
They're probably going to get worse.
This is the first full on like open summer that we've had in a long time.
Yeah.
And I think that now more than ever, people are so excited to be meeting people downtown. Kissing a stranger hits different.
It does.
These days. So with the summer that we're about to have, it's only going to ramp up. And unfortunately, you guys come here for the real advice. You don't come here to hear what you want to hear. And we've always told you that. So here's the thing. It sucks being left alone. And I get that. There's nothing worse than being at a nightclub and you're like, fuck, my friends are off. I don't want to be here. I don't want to order an Uber. But at the end of the day, unless you and your girls have sat down and said, this is a girls' night. We're having a girls-only night. We're vibing. We're not talking to anybody else. It's not something that you can justifiably be upset about.
Yeah.
Because people go downtown to get drunk and get laid. And if you're only interested in doing one of those things, then that is 100% fine and your prerogative. Of course, you can do whatever you want. Your friends are allowed and will keep going up to guys and trying to, dance with them, talk with them, because that's just where we're at right now in life. And
it's a vibe.
It's what we're doing.
And it's their vibe.
It's their vibe.
And that's what they want to do.
Mm-hmm.
But that doesn't mean you have to sit and be lonely and have a shitty night. I think you're missing an opportunity here. Yeah. Like how I'm looking at this question is like, okay, your friends are off. You're by yourself. You're in a club. That sucks, but what are you going to do about it? Mm-hmm. That's kind of I feel like we should name the episode, what are you going to do about it?
But what are you going to do about it?
But what are you going to do about it? Because here's the thing. You can choose to have a shitty night and like just be alone and not do anything, or you can go meet some people for yourself. Mm-hmm. Or you can be like a wing woman and help your friends meet other people.
Which is where
Margaret comes in.
Margaret, once again, just
absolutely amazing wing woman.
She is. Margaret's been in like a long-term relationship for years now, and she has never missed a stride on a night out with me.
Never.
She is my wing woman, just all the way. She doesn't, if I want to go out and I want to go party with random people that I met at a party and go downtown with them until 3 a.m.
Margaret's with you.
Strictly a hypothetical.
Margaret's with you.
Margaret will be there the whole time next to me, meeting people, making friends, introducing me to people, hyping me up, and she has the most fun when she goes out because she makes what
we should have Margaret on.
Margaret would be a great person to have.
We should have it on, like have her on in like a wing woman episode. Mm-hmm. Like I want to do an episode.
She's
about
Miss Wing Woman.
Womaning your friends, and that would be really helpful for this person.
Yeah, like Margaret has so much fun when she goes out, and when she comes out with me in Halifax, her boyfriend's not here. Obviously, she's by herself with me, and she has more fun than I do because she is making friends with people. She's talking to people. She's wing womaning me. Like we're getting invited to like, guys' places and she's coming back with me and like having fun. She just embraces whatever the night takes rather than going into it with an expectation of it just being me and her.
And that's what you gotta do. You gotta embrace it.
And of course, there are nights where Margaret and I go out and it's just the two of us and we have a great time.
And there should be.
And
like,
there
you should definitely talk to your friends and be like, yo, let's go out and have a girls' night.
Absolutely. Because doing it every single time when you're not interested in it gets old really fucking fast.
And if you say, let's have a girls' night and then your friends don't, then you can say.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Yo, the fuck
then
is
you
that
can
about?
say something about it.
And then I think you definitely should say something about it. Mm-hmm. But for now, I think you just gotta vibe.
Vibe it out, let your friends
pull a Margaret.
Fun. Be a Margaret.
Like, yeah, 100%.
Wing women your friends, make new friends, and just go into the night out with no expectations, you know? I think it's fair enough that you're upset, and I understand completely where you're coming from.
I'd be actually pissed, like, not even gonna lie.
Yeah, totally.
Being alone at, like, the Dome.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm having flashbacks right now. Mm-hmm. It's brutal.
If that's not something you think you can do, then maybe just, like, take a look at your nights out, maybe have like charcuterie nights instead. I don't know. Like clearly you're not enjoying it.
And you know what? Just, I feel like a side note, like something about growing up. I feel like growing up, I've learned, and by growing up, I mean like from first year to now, I'm saying like, I think.
That is a lot of growing up.
Yeah, like it's 4 years with a lot of growth, exponential.
A lot of things that go down.
A lot of things that go down. But one of the most important things I've learned from university and growing up, I think, is to make your own fun. Yeah. So like if you're not making your own fun, you probably won't be having any fun. And that's like one thing I feel like I learned, and when I learned it, everything changed.
Totally.
Life's
Nobody else is responsible for your night or your fun.
Your night is your night and you're in charge of it. And you can make it what you want it to be. So if
your
you don't
outlook changes.
Yeah, your outlook changes on everything. So really just keep that in mind. You're the director. You're the director of your own movie. Do people still say life's a movie? If people still say that, that's if your life is a movie, then you need to direct it. So
yeah,
that's our advice.
Be a Margaret.
Be a Margaret.
That's our advice.
And if you don't know how to do that, don't even worry, because I think we're gonna have Margaret on. I really want to. I think a wing woman episode is so valuable.
Yeah, me too. Look at us. Just content is just constantly
on the creative come up. Like I don't even know. You guys, the joke I was gonna make was literally I can't wait for. I was gonna make a joke about the episode on Sunday, and I was like, I can't do it again.
We're not low key.
We've made that joke 5 times. Like that
makes us laugh.
It's just a big episode for me.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Well, on that note, that wraps up
Thursday.
Happy Thursday, Thirsty Thursday. We hope you are ready for the weekend now. You're feeling a little bit more prepared. We will be back.
You're gonna do something fun.
Yeah, get out there, guys. Be crazy.
Make at least one good plan. Look, you don't need to go out Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, but like, let's do something. Do something that you can talk about on Monday at the water cooler. You know.
There you go. Great advice, Maddie.
Thank you.
We will see you back here on Sunday. Make sure to like, subscribe, comment, follow our Instagram at The Weekend Roundup. Rate and review, and submit your questions to be featured on a weekend warm-up or a Sunday episode. The link is always in the bio of wherever you're listening right now. And on that note,
talk soon.
See you on Sunday.
Thanks for listening to this week's episode of The Weekend Warm-Up. Make sure you come back on Sunday to hear some more crazy stories. And I hope that this advice paid off. Never know how it really goes. If you're watching on YouTube, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and click the bell button. And if you're listening, make sure to rate and review. And also maybe subscribe. Thanks.